Downtown Columbus will be adorned in the color red this weekend. More than 30,000 people lacing up for the American Heart Association's Central Ohio Heart Walk. Now, it is a day, of course, filled with inspiration, motivation, and determination to fight America's #1 and #5 killers, and that is heart disease and stroke. Joining me now from the Heart Association, Breanne Harmon, along with a man you may recognize. We have Tom Skladany, one of this year's featured stroke heroes. So welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Breanne, this is your big weekend, first of all, right? I mean, you guys get ready for this every year. So right off the bat, let's tell people the when, the where, the how they sign up, all the good stuff.
Absolutely. You can sign up as late as tomorrow morning down at the walk, but if you want to get a jump on it, you can go to heart.org/centralohwalk. And it is tomorrow morning down at the Commons. Our festival area opens up at 8 a.m. Opening ceremonies will start at 9 and the walk kicks off at 9:30, and there's a 1 mile and a 3 mile route.
And it's going to be a really nice day, hopefully. So get out there, enjoy it. No rain, I don't think, in the forecast.
I don't think so.
Fingers crossed. Okay. And obviously the whole purpose of this is to raise money, and you have raised millions of dollars in the past, of course, for heart and stroke research. So what is the goal for this year's walk?
The goal this year is $2 million, and we're close. So we need those last donations to roll in because we're so close.
All right. How do you guys put that money to use?
Research, education, awareness. Education, Tom will talk a little bit about his story to educate people on the warning signs of stroke, the importance of calling 911, and of course funding the research to find the cures and develop the treatment guidelines.
Okay, so Tom, you're on, right? You, of course, a benefactor to all these things. You are a stroke survivor yourself. So tell us what happened to you. And I want to mention, this is just a few short months ago.
March 31st at 3:50 in the afternoon, I fell down, and at 3:54, the paramedics arrived. I do not feel like a stroke hero. I am the luckiest man on the earth. At 3:54, they were down the street. I arrived at the hospital at 4:20, and God bless America, I got the miracle drug TPA at 20 minutes to 4. I got it in less than an hour. And here's the critical thing: speed. If you can get the juice in the first 3.5 hours of your stroke, your symptoms are 50% diminished. My God, mine was in the first hour. That's why I'm here, healthy, happy, and be able to enjoy life with my family and my grandkids without being in a walker or in a wheelchair. It's unbelievable. It's speed. Make the call when you see the symptoms. Droopy left side of the face, slurring, not coherent. Don't wait and say, take some water or come over here and lay down. Call 911. We have great facilities in CBUS.
All right, and Tom, you're a former pro football player, a former Buckeye, so some people may recall that. You've always been in tune with your body as that. So it was kind of interesting. I watched a little story on you. You didn't realize at first that that was what was happening to you. And as an athlete, that was probably even harder to say, something's going on with me and I can't fix it right now. So how did you say, okay, something's wrong, we got to do something about this?
That was the scary part. I had been walking around my office during the day, and my employees later on told me I had been back in the warehouse 4 or 5 times, but I never came back with anything. So that was a sign that I didn't even recognize. And of course, I had a headache that day, but I've had headaches before, and this is a silent killer. I hit the ground in slow motion, and God bless my employees. My GM caught me and called 911 before I hit the ground. It's speed. And the thing that I want to stress is we have to get the word out to not only our family and friends, but our coworkers and employers and everybody, that you have got to recognize these symptoms. Because if everyone knows that it's speed, you have got to get to the hospital, and you will have a great chance of surviving.
And you are obviously looking like you're almost on the full road to recovery. How are you feeling today?
90%.
90%.
I still have to get a little sensation back on my left side in my smell, taste, and hearing. But I'll be all the way back. The wife is happy because everything tastes the same. So every time she says, "How was that new dish?" I says, "Great."
Delicious. So she's like, maybe let's just keep that side effect a little bit longer. All right, Breanne, again, the walk tomorrow. Where, when? Let's get people to sign up before then.
Absolutely. Columbus Commons tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Walk kicks off at 9:30. Please come out and join us.
Okay, obviously it'll be a fun time because you guys are just fun to hang out with and it's a great cause. So thanks for being here with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.